hello, 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 hi, hi. Oh, oh, that was all weird there. Hello. Rah.
16 I can drive poggers.
I hope you crash and no, I'm being good. I'm gonna be a good VTuber. I'm gonna make Twitch love me. Thank you. Hi everyone, we're back. It's Saturday. COD Black Ops 6 is out. I'm really excited. Rah! I did stop myself. I learned recently that I'm not allowed to make threats while streaming on this platform. I am sorry, and I'll try to do better. Grah! Hello, though. Hello. It's good to. Ow. My elbow. I hope you're all doing well today. How are you? I'm excited. I don't know anything about the campaign. It's also the only more recent COD campaign I've played that isn't one of the Modern Warfare remakes. Hi Silver, welcome in. Thank you, Zero. J, thank you for 16 months. Delta, thank you for 3 months. Thank you. Eve, thank you for 14 months. Ah! Okay. I heard it's very good. I have dabbled in the multiplayer a little bit so far. But I have mixed feelings about the multiplayer. I think the maps are very they're very mid. Like from a shooter perspective, I think the maps are really in terms of layout. But you can tell they actually put a lot of work into it, which is really sad. Because I think a lot of Modern Warfare players would play the maps in Black Ops and consider them inferior. But at the same time, there's obviously so much more work that was put into them. Like, there's so much detail, so much lore for a COD game. It doesn't even feel like you're in a COD game. That's how detailed the maps are. And it's a pity because they still feel like shit to play. I think Omni movement is really gimmicky, but from an optimistic standpoint, I am getting more used to it. And I'm very happy that I am. I don't have like bad motion sickness playing multiplayer anymore, so I think I'm ready to go into the campaign. But the zombies is like old zombies. If I still have the energy for it, today after we play a bit of the campaign, we can take a look at zombies. It's very good. Like each of the 2 zombies maps feel like a Resident Evil map or like a Silent Hill map. There's so much detail in them. But again, the problem is not that detail actually matters for the gameplay. What's your favorite Call of Duty? I just say Modern Warfare 3 because it's the game I've played the most of in multiplayer. But if we're talking campaign, definitely World at War. I don't think any of the original Modern Warfare campaigns, nor the remakes, are as good as the Black Ops campaigns and World at War. But I've only played the remakes of Modern Warfare for multiplayer, so that's my favorite. Sarah, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you. I also have something to tell you guys. I received a DM on Twitter recently, and this person came in asking if my information in my Twitch About section, where I detailed that I was 42 years of age and that I was 5'8", were put there to discourage Twitch from punishing me given all of the recent TOS changes. And I thought that was really funny because that's the second time that's happened. Like, they had a very valid perspective, in my opinion. They saw that I had put myself as clearly middle-aged and clearly as taller than someone that could be misinterpreted as a minor, or like a minor presenting person, right? And they were like, did you do that on purpose, basically, to dissuade Twitch and protect yourself? And the answer for all of you is obviously no. It's been a joke for a very long time, but it's the second time it's happened. If you've been watching me since last year, you know that when I used to use my live 2D model, I had a sleeveless redeem, right? This sleeveless redeem, just with my bodysuit, used to be redeemable with channel points. And in the midst of this, Twitch had the IRL streamer black bar, bare shoulders, you know, like black bar sensors, like bare shoulders, you know, just with the chest up like this, presenting like you're not wearing anything bust down. And I got questions about that too at the time. They were like, are you trying to get in on that meta? And I was like, no, that is disgusting. I came first, but I'm a small streamer, so no one's gonna believe me. I also have people at the time saying things like, holy shit, you need to take down that redeem because you're gonna get in trouble for it, even though you've had it for 6 months and all it does is take off your sleeves. Because I used to play games like this in the corner, right? It looked like I didn't have anything on, and I actually ended up taking down the redeem. It's just funny that it's happened twice. It's like some part of my image is subconsciously predicting whatever Twitch's next scandal is. And they still haven't banned those IRL streamers. Wow. Hi, Matthew.
Urna, I missed the birthday stream. Is it too late?
Don't worry, you're
Happy,
busy.
letter B
And you're
square.
also 4 hours
I saw
ahead.
you exercise on Ring Fit and it was fun to watch.
I'm glad.
I hope you're not
Thank
too
you.
sore from it. And
I
I just
was.
couldn't help but smile when you said you're planning on playing more.
Really?
Yo Games Arc. I'm all for it. 42 forever.
42 forever.
You love.
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you for 16 months. Thank you so much. Yeah, well, we'll make it a weekly thing, for sure. I need to hold myself accountable, and what better way to hold myself accountable than by exercising
5
in
months,
public?
let's go.
Thank you, Mal. Thank you for 5 months. Thank you. I appreciate it, Mother. I'm so glad a lot of you found Ring Fit fun. Like, I'm very happy. I'm so happy. It works out. I'm gonna blah some more. Blah. I had a Friday morning, woke up night after Ring Fit. I was sore in places I didn't know I could be sore. Like, I don't think I've ever been sore in the area right behind my, like, bony little traps.
Wow.
I can't believe it. Like, I didn't know that was possible. Kala, thank you for 2 months.
Hi,
Deep,
I watched
thank you
your
so
clips
much.
and found you are so charming and interesting that I really want to make friends with you.
Thank you for watching the streams. I'll be here. Thank you very, very much. I'm sorry, but I can't read Chinese that well. Intense exercise? The thing is, I don't think Ring Fit should really... Ring Fit? 42 years of age? Moderate difficulty. I think in the grand scheme of things should not be considered intense exercise. I'm just built different. I'm built like a little guy. Unfortunately. I've been, Ring Fit needs an Ozempic option. It sure sounded like intense exercise. That's because it was for me. But objectively, it shouldn't be. I am an outlier to my demographic. I am an embarrassment to my ancestors that have procreated, fought, raised each other, and survived from humanity's advent to our humanly, like, artificially concepted year of 2024. I can't believe I exist. I can't believe somebody with my genetics survived all of these years. I can't believe that I lived to see the point in society where we're developed enough to have safety nets to even keep the people who are physically disadvantaged alive. I'm so glad to have been born, you know, in this millennia, because God knows I would not have survived during or before the Industrial Revolution. My existence, and I mean this, my existence defies evolution. Like, I am the runt of a non-existent litter that should not have survived. My ancestors watching me rip creatine. my ancestors watching me take multivitamins, omega-3s, probiotics, protein powder, and collagen every morning, while they were lucky to have 50 grams of carbohydrates every 12 hours. No, for real, like, no, genuinely, I am the run. Yunt, shut up. Absolutely not. You know, I had like horrible asthma when I was barely a toddler, and I barely made it past that phase in my life. Like, I needed weekly hospital visits like for day clinics and treatments that would get me through the rest of the week until I had to go there again. I was on a schedule. I was 3 years old. Like, doctors told my parents that I had a 50-50 chance of making it to adulthood with my respiratory system. I would not have survived. Like, I don't even know if I would have survived had I been born in the 1950s. My genetics. I made it. God, let me make it. He put me at the right time, right place. You're like a toy dog breed? Me! I want a toy dog. I don't even care. Yeah, totally. I am a toy dog breed, and I would love to have a toy dog. Riddled with health issues, and there's no way you would survive in the wild for more than 5 minutes. But you're cute and have funny reactions to everything, so you're allowed to continue existing. Yippee!
Huge shout out to the Industrial Evolution who saved our FCB, who should have died 3 minutes after born and let us meet him. You yips bless, you yips bless, you yips bless.
Thank you, Scalliper. Hi, Bun. Welcome in. Yeah, the tiny dogs that, like, are less than 10 inches in height, and, like, some get small enough to fit inside of a teacup. And you look into their black, beady eyes, and they have no idea what's going on. They've never perceived a thought in their life. Me. Actually, me. You know, Renji, I really appreciate your message, and the coincidence is kind of baffling to me. You guys know that I've been trying to sell my dad, as well as the rest of my family, on the idea of me adopting a dog in the house, a little toy dog in the house to match me. Sometime soon, maybe sometime next year, after I like study a little bit and get everything in order and save up some money for that kind of thing. I keep, like, when I have dinner with them, I keep making my case and trying to sell my stance, trying to sell how nice it would be. And we had a discussion last night because my dad realized, I think, that I was very, very serious about wanting a dog. And he was like, man, you know, your mom and I consider you our companion in the same way that you would consider a dog a companion. That's why you want one, because you don't consider us your companions the same way we do you. And I was like, the fuck does that mean? I want a puppy, and you are dealing onto me permanent emotional damage. And it kept going. They were like, yeah, you know, your mom and I really do consider you like a cute dog, almost. And, you know, you technically do have a companion. And they nudged toward my younger sister, who looked at me, and I looked at her, and I was like, no, she's, you know, maybe there was once a time when I was a younger child and I wanted a little sister to take care of. But at this moment in time, I believe the tables, yippee, the turns have tabled, you know, for the last few years. That's the meme, right? The tables have turned, but like the turns have tabled. They built you a cage! Hey. What if that's true? They did build me a wall, and I'm kept in here. And I'm discouraged from moving out. And my immediate roommates in the room next to me are the family rabbits. The rabbits are housed closer to me and my wall than my sister. No. 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 My PC is the wheel in my cage. Twitch is the ball that I chase while I run on the wheel.
Something that requires constant attention and care and doesn't always listen to you. You have chat.
No. No. I'm a dog. Yippee!
Hey guys, welcome to the zoo. Here you can see a wild Yui in her natural habitat.
You know, my genuine response to that, Ower, is relatively degrading to me. I don't think I'm wild. I think I'm very domesticated. I am seeing the toy dog allegations. I see them. I am physically dependent. I really do believe that I was born mentally a people pleaser. Like, I was never the type of child.
Yui cooked, but at what cost?
A trip to PetSmart. I was never the kind of child who needed a lot of discipline. Like, I was very sensitive. I wanted to, like, be loved, make people laugh, make people happy, the people around me. So badly. If anyone scolded me, I would be really, really sad. It would be like trauma to me every time I was scolded, and I would be scared to do anything again. I am a dog. I'm a domesticated, artificially breeded dog. Made to be dependent on purpose. Let me continue the conversation from last night because it gets in that direction. My dad makes the comparison that I wanted a little sister when I was younger, and that she was meant to be my, like, companion in a way, the same way that I was my parents' companion. I looked at her and I was like, wow.
You will never cease to amuse me with how low you degrade.
I don't
yourself,
even
you
mean
little
to.
self.
I don't mean to. It's just facts and reality, and the fact that the analogy unironically makes sense. The facts in my life and the way that I am makes sense, for better or for worse. I have to live with that reality, Harlequin. Thank you for 5 months. The wild breed wouldn't survive without assistance. I literally would not have. I needed primary from my parents and tertiary support from medical care to live to adulthood. I don't know what to say to that either. I looked at my sister, right? And I was like, I feel like I am more so my sister's companion than her to me. I think she became a member of the family because I wanted a friend. I wanted a companion. I wanted to take care of someone. But at this point in time, she is dominant over me in the family. And my sister looked at me and she nodded and she was like, she said this. She looked at me, nodded, and said, "That's right." My dad was like, "That's true." My dad was like, "That's true. You're more so a dog to her than she is to you." You know, when we play pickleball, she carries you. She tells you what to do. She makes fun of you. And I was like, that's right. When have I made fun of her? In the last 2 years. Yippee!
You're a good dog, though, aren't you, yo? Good girl. Good girl, yo. Go fetch. Wowie.
I will chew on your leg. I would rather face euthanization than respond to that. Do not mistake me. Low as I may be, small as I may be, I have a great deal of pride. I am like a poodle. I have honor. Earth. Yippee!
Yui,
Rah.
stop sniffing other dogs behind even though you are a dog.
I don't like ass because I'm a dog. I like ass because I have good taste. Get that into your head. What? Women of culture, you get it. You get it. Thank you. Exactly. Nacha, thank you for 5 months. That's right. Hi, Leg. Welcome in. Anywho. My parents were like, you know, we discussed this satirically, but in detail last night. We were like, there is a hierarchy, and it goes like this way down, and you are at the bottom of it. Me, I am at the bottom of it, and I have no one below me, which is why I want a dog so bad. But I caught my dad watching corgi TikToks this morning when I got up. So I think bit by bit my shtick is working. I think I'm slowly getting them used to the idea. I committed, you know? And I think if I keep being persuasive about bringing a dog in and exposing my family to the idea, maybe by like early next year we'll be ready. This is my foray into social engineering. I could known a corgi though. Slowly wearing down the landlord. Exactly. I'm being a big manipulator. I have a little bit of resentment toward my rabbits right now. I've been doing my research lately and I did not know this. My rabbits, first of all, are double coated, and there are a lot of dog breeds that are also double coated, and that's one thing. And the other thing is that my rabbits are also shedding on top of that, and a lot of dog breeds are also like that. We think about like dogs going to get their like nails cut, for example, right? And that's one thing. But otherwise we think about, why do certain dogs need to be taken to the groomer and other dogs can just be washed once a week and that's fine? Why do certain dogs literally need to be like trimmed on a semi-regular basis or on a regular basis and not others? And it's because dogs have different hair types. I didn't know this until very recently, and I had to explain this to my family to get them more acquainted to the idea of a dog, because all of us are so tired of allergies and from having to keep up with the amount of hair and shedding from our rabbits. There are dogs who like have, I guess, just genetically designated hair lengths. And they have thicker, thin hair, like fur, sorry, it doesn't matter. But their hair will grow to a certain length. And that is just it. It will not grow longer, and it will simply fall out when its time comes. Whereas with a dog breed, like poodles, their fur is more like hair. It's more comparable to the hair that is on our heads. And they have to have like 6 to 8 week regularly scheduled grooming appointments, which are actually literally haircuts, because their hair does not shed. It falls out sparingly in the same way that like my hair falls out when I'm combing it. Because if you don't cut it, it simply keeps growing virtually indefinitely. They're like sheep. And because of that, that's why they're considered non-shedding. You have hair? Shut the fuck up. They were literally used as sheep replacement. That's so cool to me. I did not know that. For the longest time, with all of my allergies, I thought that owning a dog was out of the question for me, and especially with the allergies that I occasionally experience with like long-term exposure to my rabbits. Blew my mind. Truly blew my mind. And on top of this, you know, when animals are shedding, I guess their like skin that grows the hair has different qualities compared to the dogs who are non-shedding, grow their hair like us. And I guess their skin and the particles and the oils that their skin produces is also more similar to us. And because of that, their dander is also less compared to dogs that shed, like skin flaking and stuff. It's also different. And that's the reason they're hypoallergenic. Blew my mind. Like, there is hope for me. I can't be a dog owner. Even with my asthma. I just have to get a dog that's non-shedding and like falls into that hypoallergenic category. I didn't know all of this. You have no idea how like excited I am at the prospect of being able to own a dog. I also love big dogs like Newfoundlands and corgis, like big fur. But I could never own one of those. I love dogs so much. Hi, Metro. And for some naturally shedding dogs, you should not groom them at all. It's really bad. Yes! I've heard you should not shave them, you should not trim them. Like double coats, like you should not touch their hair. They manage themselves. Sigh. I want a poodle. I want a poodle. I would literally also adopt. Like, I feel like the only thing keeping me from adoption is the fact that I don't have any experience with dogs, and I feel like it might be better if I raise one first as a baby, as opposed to raising a dog with potential behavioral challenges and health challenges. But, oh my god, I want a little baby. Little baby dog. I wanna go to like doggy kindergarten. You won't take a big dog on a walk, it'll take you. That's true. But I also love going on walks, so it's okay. I love golden doodles. I looked into them. Yeah, golden retrievers and poodles. I looked into them. But where I live, golden doodles are so in demand. I actually got really excited at the prospect of a golden doodle, but people here love them so much. They cost an obscene amount per puppy, and that's even if you can get on a wait list for one. For golden doodles, there are entire wait lists with interviews where you have to submit like application forms with so much personal information and lifestyle documentation. They treat you like you're a literal job applicant. And after that, you get the privilege of paying like $3,500 for a puppy. Like $3,500, and that is the base that I've seen. It's crazy here. And the wait lists are like half a year minimum. Like litters are filled out, and there are people with deposits half a year ahead of time. I'm not dealing with that. I would like, I imagine that if you, like in Asia, for example, they love toy poodles and they love teacup poodles, like little guys. I imagine in Asia that's probably what a lot of the wait lists are like. But, you know, where I live in North America, I'm pretty sure I would hope that those dogs are easier for me to acquire. There's some part of me that feels a little bit like morally wrong when I look into breeders that basically introduce this concept of like shopping for dogs in that much detail. It like we're meant to shop for these dogs and adopt them technically we own them, and then we would treat them like our own children. But we shop for them. Like, I can't imagine what it would be like if it were legal to be able to do the same thing with kids. Like human kids. Like when I see dog breeders, I've been on a lot of company dog breeders, like people who do this as their full time, with like very sophisticated research. They do like DNA testing for so many different health conditions on both the parents and the offspring. They have all of these health guarantees. It's crazy to me. And it's legal. Designer babies, yeah. But like, something about it is kind of... It feels off. Doesn't it? Something about it feels wrong. Yeah. And on the other hand, you have all of these animal shelters that take in mutts and even have to put so many of them down because they don't have resources. It kind of like communicates about what humans would do if it were legal and we had the technology to do the same with our own kind, doesn't it? Because people love dogs, people revere dogs. A lot of people will claim that they like dogs more than people, which is still something that I personally disagree with. They'll go that far with their devotion and their affection toward man's best friend. And a lot of those people will be the same people who shop for genetics like they're at Louis Vuitton, you know? Crazy. I think it just opens you up to a side of people that, like, for me, I've never looked into. We got our rabbits because, I mean, my sister had like a classmate who happened to raise rabbits, and they didn't... My rabbits have horrible personalities. They hate me, right? But my dad and I still go in with the perspective of, like, they cause allergies, they hate us, they're ungrateful, they chew on the molding, you know, and our paint and our wires. But we committed. They're like our kids. We're not gonna give up on them. And that's why I feel a mild resentment toward my bunnies right now, because my family and I all share this kind of like if we're in it to adopt a pet, we treat that member of our family like a member of our family. We never give up on them. But then like it's harder for them to commit to the idea of a dog because it's like there's no out, there's no exit plan if we experience worse issues with a dog. But I know we wouldn't, is the thing. I've done my research at this point. I just have to convince them. I think there's too many caveats to desensitization. I would have to go through so much pain and like risks to my health in the process of desensitization if I even manage to get there. Riles, thank you for 5 months. Thank you. Yeah, it's about training. I would be locked in. I doggy kindergarten. I would raise that dog up. Yeah, that's the dog talk. Also, before we take our break and then come back for Call of Duty, I'm really excited about this. Zerbo, may I? This has been posted in the fan art channel already, but for my birthday, Zerbo designed a keycap set in my colors, and it's a work in progress, but I wanted to let you guys take a look, and like on a casual level for now, I want to gauge your interest a little bit, because I know we all have computers. What do you guys think of this? What would you buy this?
World's best yapper.
Thank you. Thank you, Final. New merch? No promises yet. I have hope, though, is all I'm going to say. I personally, let me like expand this. I love this design so much. It is so pretty to me. I love it. I can go like all girly pop about it. I'm obsessed with the colors. Hi, welcome in. Hi, Coppet. Welcome in. Hi, Seaman. Hello. I love it. I think it's so good. Yeah, there's this is just, what is this? This is like a 75% layout, right? You can correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's 70 or 75. But like, Zerpo is experienced. He's really cool. He made the GMK Darling set. Like, this man has actually designed with GMK and procured actual group buys that went through, and some of which literally came around for round 2s because of how popular they were. But we'll see. This is the only like render example that we have, but the actual full design, the draft of which I've been sent over, does have like a full like 100% set as well, a numpad, as well as we're hoping to like get some accents going where like we kind of procure the graphics together. But would you guys be interested? There's like no promises so far. If Zerpo understands the manufacturing process, I don't. I'm just the mascot, basically. But it would be a full set. Like, this is, I have a 75%, so this appeals to me, but I've seen the draft. There's like, the numpad looks amazing. I would get 100% just so I can have like the whole like color scheme on there. I love the pastel so much. I love that the primary is like the sky blue. I love like the violet blue, the aqua, the pink. It's so nice. Hi, Sluff. Welcome in. I don't know anything about novelties, but like little graphics and stuff I'm familiar with. I would love some of those, but I'll talk to Zerpo about it. A 75. I feel so smart right now. Actually, I got it. That is a 75. Rah. A volume knob would be good? Wait, that's a thing? Does a volume knob count as a keycap? I didn't know. I didn't know that was a thing. But but we're really only looking. Excuse me. We're really only looking at the keycaps. I love that color scheme so much though. I genuinely want like a silver metal keyboard. I currently have a black keyboard, and just to get that look, I really want like a polished silver keyboard. I want that so bad. I love the look though. No, we're just looking at the keycaps. Just looking at keycaps. A design for that. Would be a feature of the keyboard you decide to put it on. Yeah. Okay. That was the impression I was under too. Cause my keyboard came with a volume knob and it came with a keyboard. Not with the keycaps I bought. Okay. Man. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you for putting up the poll, by the way. Thank you very much. Yeah, I wanted to show that to you guys. Thank you for taking a look at it. I will put that away for now. And thank you for looking at the poll. No, thank you, Zerpo. Thank you for making that design inspired by me. It's an honor. Thank you very much. Can the escape key be bald? See, this is why I'm working with Zerpo for the design, and I'm not consulting you. There will be no bald Yui on the keycap. I can't believe I have to explain this. So mad. Fine, I'll do it myself. Go for it. Go. Well paid premium. I'll kill you. Then what's even the point? Come on, you guys. Really? Okay. Thank you. I will... Over my break, I'm excited. Thank you again, Zerpa. Thank you again for answering as well. We'll see what happens. Bald Yui volume knob. Make her spin. That is my indication to leave. Gotta make that forehead shine. Please refrain from smearing your finger oil on my head. I don't like that very much. I hate you guys. I'll be right back. Be good. I'm excited. Shooter time. Rah. Be good. I mean it.